Siamo sempre al GranMonte Khao Yai e abbiamo appena incontrato, effettivamente abbiamo incontrato ieri sera, il professore che è alla base di questa produzione particolare di vini qui a Khao Yai presso il GranMonte Resort. Il professor Kira Kiat, if I'm not mistaken, eccolo qui. Buongiorno signor Kiat. So, we just heard from you that you are working on a very special way of monitoring and controlling the growth of grapes here on these vineyards, and we got impressed by the words and the story you told us yesterday. So we were curious to come and see what you actually do together with your colleagues, students, and show us what actually happens on these vineyards. So, could you show us first and maybe tell us a little bit?
Okay, please come here. We have
wow, this is a great techno mess, I would say. Wow. So, this is where all the monitoring happens. I mean, the things that have been monitored outside, and here you actually control. What do you do actually?
Now we are measuring the aroma of the grape, the fresh grape. In 2 or 3 months, this grape will become light, and then it will be in the winery. So we monitor how the grape is developed under different conditions, so that we can engineer the plant to make the best grape for wine. So we collect, we keep the aroma of the grape differently from different area, and we do some experiment, for example, to cut some leaves so that the grape will grow in a way that it will not be too crowded.
Okay.
More room to grow, so that
on the plant itself.
Yeah, on the plant itself.
So basically, you're testing the aroma, you monitor the aroma.
The aroma. Normally, human will detect the aroma if there are enough aroma. But now the grape is fresh.
Okay. This is
very small grape, so normally human does not sense.
So you mean like I can try and test it?
You can try, but it's too young to have taste some taste.
Very few, very sour. Well, so I wouldn't. My test will not be able to detect the exact level.
Maybe only 1 or 2 tests, but here we collect the aroma, complex aroma, not only the taste.
So you're able at this very young age of the grape, you're able to know what the final wine taste will be like. This is your objective.
If we have a knowledge, we have to collect the data. Many years. For example, we will keep track of the aroma, how it develops under different sunlight conditions, under different water conditions, and then another year we collect the data again. The third year we collect data, and if we have many data for many years, then we will have prediction power.
We can predict.
We can predict later. And so we can also compare the experiment. If we do something with the grape, then the aroma change or not. For example, now we compare a normal natural growing grape with the grape that we try to cut the leaf to allow it to have less crowded space, so that if the grape can if the grape is too crowded, then it's narrow space to grow, then it will collide.
And then will have an influence on the taste, well, it will have an influence on the development of each.
And for example, we already measure the size, and we see that the grape is bigger than the natural growing grape when we engineer the leaf. And now we want to see by the nose, electronic nose, if the aroma differently or not. And then if this experiment works well, maybe the vineyard will adopt this practice
for the coming years. And each of these machines do exactly the same thing. I mean, we have here a nose that tests the aroma. This does the same thing, or is it different? here I see another machine which is different from the one that you showed us before. So what does this one do?
Yes, this one for measure the soil.
Oh, this is about the soil.
Yes, for the soil. Now we know the different area we have different soil.
Exactly.
Yes. One time we want to smell the soil. Maybe we get some volatile compound in the soil. We can know which is the organic compound that is in the soil. So we can know some component.
So you take different samples from different areas on this vineyard.
Yes.
From this vineyard.
We can extract some chemical inside the soil by using the nose. So we can measure the amount of the soil.
Because this will eventually also give a different, I guess, taste to the wine, to the plant that grows there. Yes. So if you find out that this soil is better than the other one, are you going to transplant the soil?
Yes, maybe we can plant to grow this kind of cave or something.
On that one or on that
area and another area.
So this is very important thing. You're monitoring now.
Yes, this is for the signal from the aroma. For example, here we have the different kind of gas sensor, so we can detect maybe egg or saline or something. The chemical compound here, we can know which one. This is the chemical compound from something. Yes, we have the egg sensor now. We have the egg signal sensor. Yes. After that, we have another method or another program to recognize or classification of the chemical compound.
Sounds. I mean, when I have a glass of wine in my hands, I never think that. I know that. Actually, we must well say one thing. This is not like things that are doing everywhere in the world. This is a very special project. And we happen to be doing this project. They happen to be doing this project with the Maido University Bangkok here, 150 kilometers northern in Bangkok, in Khao Yai, and it's kind of a pilot project. Surely the only one in Asia, but probably even one of the very few all over the world. So we are really talking important matters here. Okay, thank you so much. Yes, thank you. Ok, ora il professore della Maido University ci mostrerà dove effettivamente questo monitoraggio avviene in queste vigne. Ci mostrerà dove sono queste postazioni di controllo del terreno, dell'uva, della pianta, rispetto insomma alla temperatura, al sole, all'umidità e a tanti altri fattori. Seguiamo il professor Noi. Yeah, I saw that this morning actually. And one thing that also amazed me is that Nikki told me that the people taking care of the plants are a lot of people who have been trained to grow this plant, because of course this is, may I say,
we can understand if the wind is the same or it's just different in different area.
Here I see some other stations.
Here is the bird we can land. You see the
this is the bird alarm. Okay,
yeah.
This is a very dangerous thing for your ears. If you scarecrow, wow.
Scarecrow, you see the speaker. It makes a very loud noise.
And it really scares the birds away.
And it works with the solar energy.
Power, yeah.
So you don't need to
bring any self-sufficient. Yeah. Accumulates energy and then it builds.
And this is the repeater to broadcast the signal over the vineyard.
Okay.
So that because on sensor will send the data to this antenna, and another antenna will repeat it to the office. And you can collect the data.
So you can access this information on the internet, as it were.
Yes. And here this is also also we also measure the rate. Okay. Measure the rate here. Over there we also have another station. And here we have a sensor here inside. That is local made. We use this. We buy from Lotus. And
that's beautiful. It's a work of art.
This is just.
You made it yourself. I mean, you kind of deceived it yourself.
we make this is local made, buying from Lotus. This is just a dish.
Yeah, I can see.
We make This is like the professional one.
Yeah, absolutely. So why does it have to have this shape? Why it has to be like this?
To prevent the rain and also the heat from the sunlight. And inside is chamber for measuring temperature.
Okay, I get that.
Because if we buy everything, it will be expensive. We buy different parts, and some parts we make ourselves and we integrate it together.
Very ingenious. Very ingenious.
Okay. So have this throughout. Also over there.
So these are the main stations. I mean, these are basically the stations that you are controlling. And what about the soil? Where do you have also the?
We have also the soil station, but we have to walk around.
Never mind. I mean, this is another station that also collects the data that then eventually will be
and transmit to the center. Yeah.